Hello, I'm Dr. Terry Simpson. And one of the things I do in life is put in laparoscopic adjustable bands like Governor Christie had. And one of the things that I always am very concerned about is how we teach people how to use their band. One of the reports in the news media stated that it made a person feel full early on, and that's not how the band works. Some patients report that they feel a little bit fuller sooner, but in the lap band we do not change the size of the stomach. Stomach is the exact same size as it was prior to placing the band. Governor Christie himself said after he had the lap band he felt full after eating about a third of the amount that he would normally eat. And while that's a good feeling to get, that's a feeling that happens early on in a patient with a lap band. It does not continue because the lap band isn't working that way. The lap band doesn't work when you eat your food. Sometimes it does, but most of the time it doesn't. The lap band works 2 hours after you have eaten. Let me give you an example. If you eat a lean cuisine, you can eat it, you'll still have room for more, but 2 hours later, what do you feel? You feel hungry. If you eat a large Thanksgiving dinner, you're certainly going to feel full when you're done. 2 hours later, what do you feel? You don't feel hungry at all. What's the difference? In both cases, your stomach at 2 hours will be completely empty of food. There'll be no food left. The difference is hormonal. When you have a large amount of food passing by your stomach, especially the upper part of your stomach, a signal goes to your brain saying, wow, we've eaten a lot. Let's not send out the hormones that make a person hungry until a couple of hours, 4 or 5 hours later. You eat a small amount of food, what's going to happen is those will not get stimulated as much, go to the brain and say, you know, you didn't eat much. We want to make you hungry in 2 hours. We want you to survive and you're not eating enough. And that's the big difference. Typically 2 hours later, the reason people get hungry on diets and the reason they fail diets is they end up snacking because they're just driven by those hunger hormones. What the lap band does is place this adjustable device around the upper part of the stomach. There's a balloon inside. We can adjust it from a port that sits underneath the skin and add saline, make it tighter or looser. It doesn't regulate the flow of food through the stomach, but it does regulate the pressure in that upper part of the stomach where the brain senses food going by. So if it senses a small amount of food with that pressure, the brain is fooled and thinks there's a larger amount of food going by, which means that instead of being hungry 2 hours later, you're not hungry till 3 or 4 hours later. You can still eat more with the band, and in a way we find that to be an advantage. One of the advantages of the band over many other weight loss surgeries is if you decide you're going to go to Alain Ducasse and have a 12-course meal, you can. It's not something you do every day, but the band won't stop you from doing that. But every day, if you choose to eat a small amount of food, choose to eat a small amount of good, healthy food, you're not going to be hungry. You're not going to have that hunger for hours on end. So the news media got it wrong, including Dr. Sanjay Gupta and other members of the news media, print and video, where they showed that the lap band decreased the flow of food down. It doesn't do that. If it does that, it's a bad problem. It can lead to many other problems with the band. It doesn't make you feel full with less. It doesn't make you satisfied with less. It works to suppress food hunger later on. We hope Dr. Christie got that message. I'm sure he did, because he was in the hands of a very capable, good surgeon, George Fielding, who understands the lap band, works well with the lap band, and has a lap band himself. We wish Governor Christie good luck. For AZ Lap Band, I'm Dr. Terry Simpson. Good day.